Yes, in this game, the only units I actually built are Marines, Medevacs, and I threw in some oh boy, wow. Threw in some Marauders in the mix, but that was more of a mistake. As you can see right here, my opponent is trying to nuke me as we take a look at where that nuke is coming from. Trying to nuke this location, but at this time, I'm not really concerned with what's going on, as I do have lots and lots of SCVs. As you take a look at the unit counting station, yeah, lots and lots of SCVs, so I wasn't really too concerned about that. Anyways, Togo will be moving back into the high ground, trying to take out the siege tanks that are in here as they are melting away my Marines, which are now 3-3 upgraded, actually upgrading this orbital, this command center into an orbital, as Togo actually moves out into this location, probably trying to take out that expansion for himself. Oh, and as you can see here, not looking good for me. 10 battle cruisers, down to 9. Oh, still up to 10 battle cruisers, as there you see it, some mistake Marauders. Going to be pushing out with my Marines and trying to break this location right here, but as you can see here, my opponent does have battle cruisers ready and waiting as I saturate this location. Going back into to the racks that are here, I did throw down some reactors that were here as my opponent tries to nuke this location, but there's nothing here as he will just be killing some SCVs mining Vespine. Poor little guys. Anyways, as I slow things down a little bit, trying to move out with a force of Marines and Medevacs, trying to move out into this location. As we take a look at the unit counting station, 10 battle cruisers, 13 tanks, 7 Vikings, a Ghost, as he tries to, wow, Yamato cannon my Medevacs. I do rush in with my Marines, and quite stupidly actually, as I start taking out the tanks as they are the main damage dealers to my Marines. I'm going to be actually, well, not taking out any battle cruisers. Togo is taking this location right here in the center expansion, as I don't know why he didn't take that expansion, but he chose not to. Moving my command center in this location, as I do realize that I'm probably going to need a lot more Marines. Building 5 more racks in this location, as Mr. Rally Point right here, trying to stream out my Marines and trying to take out my opponent's battle cruisers, as I did manage to take out a grand total of 2 battle cruisers. Oops, well, fast forwarding a little bit, but that's okay. Actually, let's backtrack to that one a little bit. As you can see here, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Togo is coming out with more and more battle cruisers, as I will just go to the unit counting station. Whoops, excuse me. Just going down to the unit counting station as his Ghost moves freely around, and this missed rally point right here, trying to pump up my Marines, but missing the rally point, not putting them in the correct location, as Togo does not go for any upgrades except Yamato cannon, and this is really surprising to me. Because I was expecting lots of upgrades. I expected his battle cruisers to be 2-2 upgraded right now. Deciding to charge in with my 3-3 Marines and target fire every single battle cruiser that he has. Just continuing to stream out Marine. As we take a look at the unit counting station, 22 Marines. Now, when have you seen that? I mean, you see it with Zerg, and they hit absurdly high numbers, as my opponent does nuke me in this location, but it doesn't matter, as I'm focused on microwaving my Marines to target fire down all of the battle cruisers. Take a look at the unit counting station, down to 5 battle cruisers, but Togo brings in his siege tanks, as I do scan in this location, trying to look for that Ghost and take it out immediately. As, yeah, finally taking out that Ghost that is now in cloak, as Togo starts bringing all of his tanks and decides to hold off on his aggression for a little bit, as he is just down to 7 battle cruisers. Oh man. Finally saturating this location, as I am running out of places to mine from. I got this location, and soon enough this location. Nothing right here, and as you can see right here, just coming back to the middle of the map, lots and lots of Marines. Lots and lots of Marines. Marine, as Togo does bring down more battle cruisers. One of them is in the red and is suffering badly. Wow, you can see the kills on these battle cruisers. Lots and lots of Marines dead. Going to be Yamato using the Yamato cannon on my orbital here, but decides to just instead just take control of the center of the map right here. As yes, it is not looking good for me. As you can see, my minerals have dropped, and he is beginning to just take this orbital down. Down to just this mining location and this mining location right now, and right here, as my my SCVs are trying desperately to get into this location to mine some more minerals. As you can see right here, not looking good at all. 2 pages of Marines, and that's all I have right now. Meanwhile, Togo has 8 battle cruisers and 12 tanks, continuing to stream out more tanks as he does not want to his battle cruisers to get the target fired. Deciding to go for it with my ball of Marines, just ripping through whatever he has here, tanks on siege, and deciding to just go for it, target firing down the tanks, all of the tanks, not bothering with the battle cruisers, as I do realize I can take care of them later. As you can see right here, coming out with more Marines. That is all I'm making. Marine. Poor SCV's trying to work so hard. As we speed through this a little bit, finally coming out with some Banshees, my opponent, but they have no cloak, and as such, I'm able to kill them more quickly. And yeah, just continuing to stream out more Marines. As you can see right here, another wave of Marines is ready, and just continuing to Togo is continuing just to hold this location as best as he can, as my SCVs will break down those destructible rocks, or are determined to break down those destructible rocks. Look at the supply count for a moment, and just imagine this. Lots of Marines versus a lot of mech units. As I finally do bring my ball of Marines down to engage all of this, just deciding to go for a kill off all of the tanks before target firing down all the battle cruisers. As you can see, another ball of Marines right here, and Togo will actually be forced to well, not really do much of anything until I start bringing down another wave of Marines. Going to be coming out with some medevacs finally, and just starting to target fire these Marines, these battle cruisers, as I do realize that they are in the red, and yeah, not managing to get that one. But as you can see here, another small ball of Marines in there. My SCVs finally do manage to make it into this location and start mining again, as my opponent Togo is trying to take this location right here. I think I scanned in there later on, and I do realize that he is mining from that location, and given the time in the game, I imagine that he would be mined out of his main and natural and other mining locations, as I did just check here and here just to see what he had, and I do know that there is an expansion here, just expecting it, but not really focused on this area, as we can see lots and lots of Marines. Stimming them up, trying to run here as fast as I can before my opponent decides to attempt to try and take the center of the map once more. Going to be stimming up and taking down this my tank, as I stim up and take down this tank, and stim up and take down this tank, as Togo is being forced back into his base. Going to be, well, he had no units there, but deciding to bypass this tank as this battle cruiser does come down, starts firing away at my Marines. But as you can see right here, I do suspect that I am going to win this game, as Togo is not streaming out any more units. Getting a little bit chatty with this game as yes, this was just a throwaway game for me. Practice my micro, and yes, just this turned out to be one fantastic game. And I don't know about you, but wow, not really much I can say right here, as I was reeling a bit after this game, and just surprised at how funny Marines and how strong Marines can be against unupgraded mech units and starport units. I'm not going to be doing an analysis of this game, as this was just a throwaway game for me, but if my opponent actually went for some upgrades on his battle cruisers and tanks, he would have won the game earlier, because Marines against 3-3 upgraded battle cruisers do not do very well, and the only counter to mass battle cruiser are a lot of Vikings, 3-3 upgraded Vikings, and some battle cruisers of your own. But this game, yeah, I just got lucky, because Togo wasn't upgrading his units, and fortunately for me, I had 3-3 upgraded Marines and just ripped through everything he had. Well, everyone, that does it for this game. If you like my commentary and videos, please subscribe to my channel. Also, thumbs up and like this video. And as always, thanks very much for watching. And I hope to see you on another episode of Let's Play with AK.